And just like we can have an array of regular variables, we could also have an array of classes. So I'm going to make a class called parts. And I'm going to give it just a bit of public data. I'll give it a string for color of the part, and I will give it a float for mass in kilograms of the part. So then I could create a regular part, which I'll call part 1. But I could also create an array of parts. So I could say part 2 is going to have, say, 3 spaces. So it can actually hold 3 parts, and each of those parts would have color and mass. Okay, so I can do that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some values. So I could say part 1 dot color equals red. Now with part 2, if I wanted to say part 2 dot color equals red, watch what happens. I get an error, right? Because remember, part 2 is an array. It has 3 spaces. I have to say which space of part 2. So I'm going to put it in the first space, which is the 0 space. Okay? So just like you can have an irregular array, you can have an array of objects that are a particular type of class, but you have to specify which position in that array. And this part, this index, it always is attached to the variable name. Okay, you wouldn't put it over here. It always is attached to the actual name of the variable. Then you have your dot and whatever data you're trying to access, like color. Clear that away. So, and then you could, use this I can't make those words disappear. You could use this like any other variable, right? You can give it a value, you can print it out, and so on.